Okay, hopefully I am now live. If anyone's here watching, just let me know, so I know that it is working and I am live. Hi Philip, and hi Mike. There's John. Hi guys, hope you're all well. Hi there Mark, all right? Brian, there's loads, oh, excuse Tyrion, loads of people in now. So, obviously, we know why we're all here. Gonna crack this one open and review it live. So, first off, obviously, I'm doing this because I hit my goal of 100 subscriptions. I want to thank everyone who has subscribed. So I wouldn't be able to do it without all of you guys. So, thanks everyone. And, well, without further ado, let's get this one open and have a look at what it's like. Obviously, I've got my Lord's Brewing glass ready. So, it'll be nice, absolutely lovely design on the label there. So if you don't know, obviously, log jam smash. It's a wild yeast saison brewed with lumps of wood in it, really, isn't it? It's logs of holly and silver birch, providing the natural yeast. Comes in at 6.8%. So let's get it into the glass and have a look. There we go. Now, what have we got? Got should we say a brown coloured beer? Hints of orange in there, with slow moving carbonation. So if you are cracking this one open yourself, let me know what you think in the comments. Oh, hello Scott. Yep, that's a murky beer, shall we say. I hope John and Mike and everyone else won't hate me too much if I say it's going to be interesting. Let's have a look at the nose. That reminds me of something, actually. It reminds me a little bit of a port. It's got a lot of aroma in there. A lot of very interesting aroma. Yep. So, looks interesting and it smells interesting. I do like port, so the aroma isn't a poor aroma for me. So, oh, there's Paul. Hello, Paul. Nice to see you there. Only one thing to do, of course. Let's give it a taste. There's a slight sourness on the back end, but I do expect that with a Saison anyway. You are getting the 6.8%, which is nice. Why drink a beer at 6.8% if you're not going to get that? That's the way I look at it. The actual flavour itself, I'm trying to work out the best way to describe the flavour. Yep, I think from the aroma, that sort of porty, vinous quality, you are getting that in the beer, which for me, I love it. It's very rich in dark fruit, but that sourness is actually really refreshing. Very slow carbonation in there, but really coats the palate. It's got quite a thick body to it, which is really nice. It's very complex. I do like a complex beer. You get lots of different flavour in there. Flavours developing. There's a dryness to it. Hence why I keep going in for more. I really enjoy it. I think maybe it's not going to be a beer for everyone, but for me, that is fantastic. I'm getting slight raspberry notes in there. It's really sour raspberry. Well, for me, that's a fantastic beer. So, nice bit of sweetness. It's got a nice sourness in there. Okay, if you just picked it up and looked at it, you might think, ooh, do I really want to drink that? The answer is going to be yeah. For me, it is really enjoyable. It's not one I could session. I mean, at 6.8%, would you want to session it anyway? But one or two of these, yeah, you can't really go wrong with it. So, those of you who are drinking along, let me know what you think. Let's just have a look in the comments and see what everyone else thinks. So, I know Lee has it. So, dryness at the back, sweet and sour. Yep, I'd agree with you there, Lee. Exactly what I'm getting there. And neon sewer. I was worried from the smell that it might have a hint of toilet cleaner to it, but it doesn't, thankfully. Yep. Everyone seems to be enjoying it. Oh, Mike says he's drunk more of it than anyone, and he's not dead yet. So, obviously, John's put in there that it's a single hop variety. Oh, I haven't mentioned that, so let's just have a look at the bottle, shall we? So the malt is a Maris Otter malt, which obviously you associate with the traditional British beers. Do excuse the noise of my notifications going off. Just gloss over that. And it's got Saaz hops in it, which obviously you'd expect in a Pilsner. But from looking at that, don't for any second think that you're getting either a traditional amber, dark, anything like that, or a Pilsner. This is a beer all of its own. As you just wash it around the glass, you can see the carbonation sliding up the side of the glass there. It's very slow carbonation, but that does really open up the mouth. Now, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Bring it round. As it comes down, you can see that the beer's got legs to it, so you are getting that 6.8%. And it really does remind me of some of those fortified wines. Very good for Christmas. Now, if I was a farm worker in Belgium or France and I had that as my lunchtime drink, I don't think I'd want to do my afternoon's work, but nice evening, especially this time of year. But mild alcohol content, it has got a nice warming character to it. Oh. So personally, for me, that's a hit. Thank you, John, Mike, everyone else up at Lord's. It's a fantastic beer. Oh. I'm going to hang around for a little while. I'm going to finish this one off and really enjoy it. So, if you want to have a chat with me, ask me anything you fancy. And of course, like I say, it's all thanks to you that I'm here. And thank you all for helping me to reach my 100. Maybe this time next year, I can hit 500. Mike says, eat something acidic and then taste it. I did plan on, as suggested, picking up some salt and vinegar crisps, and I completely forgot. I mean, I could go and have a swig of vinegar. Don't think that'd be quite the same, though. But I mean, I will definitely be ordering this again if you have any more in, because it really is nice. Well, my pleasure, John. Just keep making fantastic beers. Hello, Paige. Nice to see you. Okay, I think I asked for that really, didn't I? What would win in a fight between a squirrel and a hedgehog? So I'm guessing that's Scott and not Wanda. I would reckon you'd think the hedgehog, but I think the squirrel would because of the speed. I mean, if anyone disagrees, feel free to let me know. I've got to say, this is going down very easily. That flavour really does develop. The sweetness is coming out more now. Still get that nice tingle of sourness on the back with that dryness, which is a winning combination, I think. Anytime, Brian. I'd love to do a collab with you. Anyone who hasn't subscribed to Brian's channel, do go and check his channel out. He's got some fantastic reviews. Now that would be fantastic, John. Mature it for a year and then see what it's like. Yep, you can say that again, Paul. Squirrel's got some nuts on him. A Womble and a Smurf. Ooh, I reckon a Womble there. Smurfs are too small. And I think a Smurf would run away. Except maybe Smurfette. I reckon she's gonna pack a punch. Oh, Philip disagrees. He reckons a Smurf. Cheers, Brian. I think it would sell well anywhere where you get a decent beer drinker. I think you might be right there, Scott. Phil reckons Pepper Smurf is hard. Well, almost at the end of this glass, which is a shame. because I think I could easily go for another one, maybe a pint of it. So one thing which has surprised me, don't know if you can see it, just as we get down to the bottom there, no sediment at all. You'd think from the thick body and without being rude, that murky colour, but it was going to be a bit of sediment left in the bottom, but no. There we go. That was, get used to the camera there, Log Jam Smash from Lord's Brewing. So 6.8% wild yeast Saison. Very enjoyable. Well, John, I can't say I've eaten a lot of holly or silver birch, but there is a slight earthy character to it, which I'm guessing is coming from that wild yeast and the wood. Yeah, like I said, I've never eaten wood, so can I taste the wood? Probably not. I can still taste it in my mouth. It's fantastic. So, what I am going to do is I'm just going to run away for 2 seconds, and so I can carry on chatting with you. I've got another little thing which I'm going to talk about for a second, which is what I've got coming up in a little bit. So 2 seconds, I'll be right back. So, I'm back. So I took Tyrion for a little walk earlier and popped out to Lidl, just the small one that's around the corner. And I was very pleased to find the 6-pack of Belgian beers. I'm sure you've seen it all on various other people's channels. I know Paul and Scott have both managed to get hold of it. Now, for £11.99, you're getting 6 Belgian ales, which 7.2% is the lowest ABV one. And they normally go for £3-4 each, so it's quite a bargain there. So I'll be reviewing those soon, and we'll see what they're like. And it's just to catch up on the comments. I do apologise for not keeping up with it. Cheers, Scott. That was a present for Shane from his mum a few years ago for Christmas. It's not really my style. My style is more the, I don't know if you can see it, the dragons and skulls. So I've got my drinking horn up there. Don't worry, Scott, I won't be drinking the whole box in one go. I certainly won't be drinking 10 Devels, just to give you another flashback there. The other thing I managed to pick up, I missed this when Lidl had their Oktoberfest stuff out. I managed to get the smaller can. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about by now. But the $4.99 Stein and Beer pack is back. They've obviously brought it back for probably Christmas presents. So I've got my Stein. And of course the 1 litre Fest beer. And I think $4.99 for that, that's a bargain. I mean, that it's not some cheap plastic Stein, that is solid glass. So what I am going to do is, that's what I'm going to enjoy now. So we'll have a little look at this one, shall we? Now, I have reviewed this when I reviewed both of them together. Both this one and the wheat beer that they brought out. It's quite nice. Trying to pour a litre can of beer live on YouTube. Watch me pour it all over myself now. Obviously, it's quite a dark beer. So I would say it's probably more of a Märzen than it is a Helles or anything like that. Oh. Yep, completely agree, Scott. The 500ml can was 99 pence, I think, wasn't it? For $4.99 you get the litre and that Stein. That's a fantastic price, really, isn't it? Yep, that's the one, John. $11.99 in Lidl. Can't really go wrong, can you? So that's the size of beer you should drink, isn't it? A litre of beer. And that's fantastic. So let's just have a little look in the comments, see if I've missed anything important. So I'm only just getting used to this StreamYard, so I'm not completely there. Oh, Mark, that it's in Lidl for the Belgian beer pack. Yep. Oh, thanks for that, Al. Oh, I'll enjoy them, hopefully, then. So, yeah, I completely agree, Phil. Of the two, Aldi and Lidl, Lidl are definitely the better one for the beer, especially when they've got their beer fests on. They've had some fantastic beers over the past year. I mean, I've enjoyed some really nice ones, especially the stouts they've had in. John, yep, why not? You know, I started my channel mainly because I needed a hobby. I do 3 things really when I'm not working. I show dogs, I go to the gym, and I go to the pub. Obviously, the situation happened, and I couldn't do any of that. So I thought, what do I like? I like beer. I like talking about beer. So why not do this? And why not start a few more lives? Might do a few every so often, and if anyone wants to join in, then that's great. And see, over here, Brian, the Aldi beers generally aren't that great. There's a few. For me, the standout for Aldi is the Rheinbacher Pilsner. For $2.99 for a 4-pack, that's fantastic for the price. Would that be beer reviews by any chance there? Oh, yeah. March of the Penguins. I really enjoyed that one. Luckily, I did manage to get the Barney's Marshmallow Milk Stout when it was in the second time. And I loved that one. Thought that was a fantastic beer. And the Coconoko from Drygate. I really enjoyed that one. That was very interesting, very different. So, without wanting to sound too much like anyone else, let me know where you are. And are you drinking? And what are you drinking? I'm really enjoying this Vest beer. At just 5.5%. It's really enjoyable. So, got a few of my virtual mates in. If you haven't subscribed to Beer Wonder, Paul's Beer Reviews, or Brian the Beer Snob, or Lord's Brewing, and go and subscribe to all of them. Brian, Paul, and Scott, and Wanda all do fantastic beer reviews. And obviously John has got that fantastic ongoing project with the Kazi Inn. Can't wait to see how that turns out. Thank you, Scott. Don't smash it too hard though, because I'll have to get the sellotape out and tape it back up together again. Yep, Paul. Completely agree. For the price, you can't go wrong, can you? It's not as strong or as malty as some other Märzen Fest beers, but well, for the big pack, $4.99, that's not bad at all, is it? So, Phil's in Andover, and he's on the Amberada. I've had some of the Lidl's Haverwood beers. Some I enjoyed. There was it's the Twisted Knots, I think it was. I liked it, but I thought really it should have been labelled as a mild bitter, really. Mm. How is that black lager, John? I saw it in Sainsbury's, the big Sainsbury's we have in Taunton, and I didn't pick that up because I also picked up Alpaca and I really wanted to try that, which I then didn't get around to reviewing because I wanted to try it so much, so I just drank it. But I didn't pick up the Gunmetal Black Lager. I do plan on getting it. I haven't, DJ. I'm not quite sure what a video scratch is, but I'm sure you can let me know. A really fizzy porter. Well, that sounds interesting. I may have to give it a go anyway then. So, going to pop out shopping tomorrow, so I may well pick it up and give it a go. I'd like a porter. Not sure about a really fizzy porter, but you can only try something once, can't you? So, we have 16 people in. How's everyone's weekend going so far? It's my weekend off, so that's always good. It's been a nice long week working, as always, but it pays the bills, doesn't it? Really enjoying this first beer. It's going down well. It's fantastic. So many of you have joined in on my first ever live stream, on my first proper live stream. Obviously, I did a couple of little test ones in the week just to see if I could work out how to do it all. I have to say, I'm not the best with technology. I mean, give me an old-fashioned computer any day. Yeah, you're definitely right there, Phil. If it wasn't for working, we wouldn't be able to have a beer, would we? That's always a plan, Paul. I do enjoy it, obviously. What's everyone got planned for the weekend? If you mean this one, the Lidl's Fest beer, it doesn't taste strong. I mean, it's only 5.5% anyway. It's very drinkable. It's very sessionable. I mean, I've reviewed this one. I reviewed it a little while ago, back in October, I think it was. Start of October. It might have even been the end of September. And it's just a nice, easy drinker, to be honest. Yeah, Brian, I'm so glad I picked this up. Yeah, good full litre of beer. You can't go wrong, can you? That's fantastic. So, what are we all doing for the weekend? I'm going to, tomorrow, weather permitting, going out for another 10-mile bike ride, which I've really been enjoying. Putting all these calories in, I've got to work them off somehow, I suppose, haven't I? I will check out your videos, DJ, and have a look at them. I'll let you know what I think. Oh, surprisingly, Tyrion's being very quiet down there. Makes a change. I'm sure those of you who've been watching my videos before will know that he does like to make his presence known. Get one noise outside and he'll start barking away, of course. Right. Oh, I think I'm going to end it off in a minute. So I've got to go and cook dinner, and more importantly, do Tyrion's dinner. So again, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hopefully it's gone well. Really enjoyed that log jam smash. So thank you to all up at Lord's Brewing for, well, a very odd, interesting, and enjoyable beer. Certainly really enjoyed it, and keep making more unusual beers, because I'd like to try something really great, really interesting, and really odd. So I'm getting. Cheers, Lee. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Scott and Wanda. Thank you for tuning in. And Paige. Oh, there's Tyrion now. It's always a good idea, Scott. Do excuse me 1 minute. Oh, somebody wanted to come and say hello. Thank you, Neon Sewer. Cheers, Phil. I will be, after dinner, tuning into Al and Fiona. Thank you, Mark. Cheers, John. Thanks, Phil. Cheers, Paul. And cheers, DJ. Now, so, keep someone away from my beer, because he will go for it if he can. I was thinking more of an Ewok, but there we are. So, I'm going to sit down, finish off my fest beer, and then go and cook dinner. Having a nice chili for me, and Shane's got a sweet and sour chicken. But can't be bothered to cook, so I'm just going to do some ready meals today. Hey, thanks to you all. Have to do my usual, of course. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down there. And as always, I'll see you all again next time. Happy drinking. Got to end my videos the same way, haven't I? See you next time.